Hello, Walter. My name is Sean Everett. I am the website analysis expert over at Zucker Marketing. Thank you for talking with Eric. He sent your website over to me for analysis, which I'm going to give you now. I have found some things that are pretty exciting and some things that you could do to tweak and help your website out. Now, I'm going to show you everything I've done in the order that I do it so that you know what's going on as much as I do. And the first thing I do is I go to this. It's a paid tool that I use to look at the metrics of a website. Now, the next thing I do is I go to a map of the area so that I can see what's around. I see that you have communities around you like Aragonia Village, North Central, Northwest, Allenton, those sorts of places. And I'm going to come back to those too. Now, the third thing I do is I do a regular old Google search. Now, I've done remodeling Virginia Beach because that's what you are, a remodeler in Virginia Beach. And I'm going to show you this. The first thing that you come across in a Google search is going to be called the map pack because these businesses are attached to this map. Now, the way to get there is to fill out a Google business profile. You don't need me to do that. You don't need your web designer to do that. You can just do it on a regular old computer or even iPhone or Android if you have one. It doesn't matter what iPhone or Android you have. Just go to a Google Business and fill out the Google Business profile. They're going to ask you a bunch of things like they want you to prove that the website is yours. They're going to ask you what year you opened. They're going to ask you what your daily hours are, things like that. Fill out absolutely everything you can because the Google site loves thoroughness. And the algorithm is what is in charge of the placement. Now, I'm going to have to tell you a little bit about the Google algorithm. The Google algorithm was developed by Google in order to give its customers the most relevant searches that it could. Now, relevant to them is something other than it is to you and me. Google thinks they own the word now. But relevant to them means that they have these businesses that have a listing have satisfied the metrics of this Google algorithm. Whatever it needs, they want. And well, Google is the gorilla in the search world. So when the gorilla wants to dance, you dance. So underneath this is what we call the organic searches. And these are completely decided by the Google algorithm. The first actual remodeler I come across, expertise.com is a list of remodelers, is McDrake Remodeling. I'm going to refer to them as your number one Google competitor for now. So here is your site. Here is their site. I'm going to do something right away to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to cut and paste your website into this word counter. You're going to see there are 939 words on your website. That's really good. You have no idea how many sites I see that are in the 200s. Here I'm going to do the same thing, copy and paste their website into one. They only have 485 words. And why are they listing above you on a Google search? I'm going to tell you more about that because all words are not equal. Here is that same metric on your website. You have 191 keywords on your site, and they have 245. Now, they have a slight lead over you, and when you're an algorithm, which you and I are not, what you look for is more. More is better if you're an algorithm. Now, the words themselves actually matter. What they do is they take all of the websites from remodelers in your area, they put them all together, take all the words out, list them in order that they appear in, and then see which ones appear the most. Now, those become the better keywords, the ones that appear the most, and then on down from the second to third to fourth. Now, you want to have better keywords on your website, and maybe that's what they have over you. They may have better keywords, but you're very close. So here are their keywords: Virginia Beach remodeling, kitchen remodeling, bathroom remodeling, all in conjunction with Virginia Beach, kitchen design, construction companies. There's a whole lot of things. Now, you know what the words are in your industry. I don't. I'm in this industry. You're in yours. But you can sit around and find out what a bunch of the keywords are by just talking with your coworkers about what are the words that we use in our industry. And the other thing you can do is ask your salespeople, what questions do people have when we come in and try to sell them a remodel? When they ask for an estimate, they're going to have an idea of what those people ask for. Those are exactly the sorts of questions that somebody is going to ask in a Google search. Let me put it to you this way. If you put on your website, big gorillas like red bananas, then anytime that somebody types that into a Google search, they're going to wonder, why does this remodeler in Virginia Beach come up when I do that search? And it's because you have it on your website. Now, the opposite is true also. If you don't have something on your website, you're not going to come up. So you want to absolutely beat them in the keyword area. Now, Google wants to have 1,500 words on the home page. You have 939, so you're not far. But you don't have to put them all in paragraphs. You can do them in other sorts of ways. You can have a blog on there. And a blog is easy to maintain. It doesn't even ever have to change. Just put a blog on there and answer all sorts of questions that you get from your actual customers. That will actually satisfy a lot of the search results that you're going to get. Now, the next thing you're going to want is to up your backlinks. You have 5,500, and McDrake has only 515. Wow, you beat the pants off of them. Why is it that they have a higher listing? I'm going to show you. This is their backlinks that they have. They have a bunch in the 90s, a bunch in the 80s, and a bunch in the 70s. These are the areas that you want to have your backlinks. You might have a lot of them, but they might be Blogspot sort of things as opposed to Yellow Pages or Super Pages or Angie's List. Now, those are things, sites that you would like to be on because those are highly rated websites. A rating refers to the domain rating, meaning these are sites that people actually trust when they go and they try to find information out online. You want to be on those websites. Now, I've told you a couple of things you need to do. One, fill out a Google business profile. Two, get more keywords. And three, get better backlinks. Now, all that is going to do this. It is going to put you higher on the search result. And this is where the rubber meets the road. You have good keywords, a lot of backlinks, and your traffic last month from a Google search was up 8 at 76. Now, there's 148. So they're double yours. That means they had double the opportunity for an estimate, double the opportunity for a customer, and double the opportunity to have money in the pocket. Now, I'm assuming that you would rather spend your time remodeling things in Virginia Beach as opposed to digging around in the guts of your website. And that's where I think Eric might be able to come in and give you a hand. He's good at that sort of thing, even better than I am. And I hope I've given you some tips to help improve your website. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. If you have, give Eric a call, and he will be happy to guide you through the next steps. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.